Hello, Assalamu alaikum student. This is your teacher Azka. So I teach business and accounting to O levels and A level students. Okay. So from now onwards, I'm going to start a series of paper three for for A levels business, and the code is 9609. So this is paper three series. So because we know that it was changed from May June 2023, it means that your paper 3 has changed from May June 2023. So I have uploaded, I think, variant 1 1 year ago, and now I am going to start the series of paper 3. So that is why I am going to start from the May June variants. So today, basically, we are going to start paper 3 variant 3 May June 2023, and we have 1 hour 45 minutes to solve this paper. So basically I have solved all the questions, and we just need to go through all the answers for each and every question. And the second thing is that I'm not going to read the case study. So basically this is available on internet. We know that the paper is available on internet, so that's why you can download it. And after downloading, you can watch my video and you can compare your answers. And if you haven't written any answer for this question, so you can just see again, you can watch that how I answered the questions. Okay. So we have the very first question, and this is about analyze how two barriers to communication resulting from LT's online operations may impact the business. Okay. So basically, we have to discuss two barriers to communication, which would resulting from LT's online operations may impact the business. Okay, so that communication barriers should be like that. The impact or the negative and the positive thing we are going to discuss. So those things basically resulted just because the LT has been operating online. So now let's see that what types of two barriers we have to see. Okay, so first of all, started from here that LT's reliance on online operations to communicate with suppliers and customers introduces several potential barriers to communication that could impact the business. Two significant barriers could include, the first one would be the lack of personal interaction. So when I state the first barrier, so it means that I've basically gotten the marks of knowledge. So this is my knowledge basically. And now I'm going to explain it that uh, how this lack of personal interaction would be a problem. So now let's discuss this one. So trust and relationship building. The absence of face-to-face interaction can hinder the development of trust and strong relationship between LT and its customers, as well as between LT and its local tour guides. So this is the application which I have taken out from the case study, and we know that we have to apply our answer. So trust is crucial in the tourism industry where customers are looking for reliable and personalized experience. And the number two would be misunderstandings and miscommunication. So without personal interaction, there's a higher risk of misunderstandings or miscommunication. For example, customers might misinterpret tour details or policies, leading to dissatisfaction or complaints. Similarly, guides might misunderstand instruction or requirements, potentially affecting the quality of the tours. For example, a customer may have a specific preferences or needs that are not effectively communicated through an online platform. This can result in tour does not meet their expectations, leading to negative reviews and potential loss of future business. So here you can see that I am applying my answer plus I am uh, analyzing my answer. And the second thing would be technological barriers. So dependence on technology. LT's operations heavily depend on reliable internet connectivity and the functionality of their website and booking system. So any technical issues such as website downtime, slow loading times, or payment processing errors can disrupt business operations and lead to loss of bookings. And the second thing that would be cause of technological barriers, accessibility issues. So not all customers may be comfortable or proficient with online platform book tours, and this can exclude potential customers who prefer traditional booking methods such as face-to-face or phone bookings. For example, if LT's website experiences downtime or technical glitches during peak booking periods, it can result in significant revenue losses and frustrate customers who are unable to book their desired tours. Additionally, some order or less savvy customers, tech savvy customers might find the online booking process challenging, which could deter them from using LT services. So, this is how we can say that there would be two types of barriers, and that would be result um, that would result communication problems. Okay, so we have done with the 8 mark question. So in 8 mark question you just need to talk about two different barriers, but as you can see that I have explained a lot, but you can maybe just stick to the trust and relationship building or misunderstanding and miscommunication. But if you see that I have written four impacts here, but you only need to write two impacts because this is the main question, this is the main requirement. But I have written a maximum impacts here, so just I want to give you the maximum knowledge that what other two types of barriers you can write. So this is how we have to do this. Okay, so now let's move forward. So we have this question that analyze two ways LT can measure whether towards meet customers' expectations. Okay, so again, this is a 8 mark question, so it means that we have to talk about the two ways. Okay, so to measure whether LTs toward meet customers' expectations, the company can implement the following two methods. So the first one would be that customer feedback and reviews. So how can we implement it, and how can we get to know that whether we basically what was the question, I guess, analyze two ways LT can measure whether, okay, yes. So basically we have to write two ways. By using it, LT can know that whether their customers are satisfied with their tours or not. So how can we implement this? So post tour surveys. So what does it mean? Send automated surveys to customer after their tour. These surveys can ask specific questions, various aspects of the tour, such as a guide's knowledge, the quality of the itinerary, transportation, accommodation, if applicable, and overall satisfaction. And the number two thing we can use for getting customer feedback would be online reviews. So encourage customers to leave reviews on popular travel review platform such as TripAdvisor, Yelp, or Google reviews, as well as on LT's own website. And if we do it, so what type of benefit we will be having? So detailed insights. Oh, so this is again the second method. So survey can provide detailed and structured feedback, allowing LT to identify specific areas of improvement. Customizable survey question can target various elements of the tour experience. Public perception. Online reviews help gauge public perception and serve as social proof for potential customers. Positive reviews can enhance LT's reputation, while negative reviews can highlight areas needing attention. For example, LT can use a rating scale, for example, 1 to 5 stars in surveys to quantify customer satisfaction. Analyzing trends in these ratings over time can reveal patterns and areas for improvement. net. Okay, so this is the second one method, but I didn't write it here. Okay, and I am going to skip it from here. This is also. So we just need to stick our question till here, because we only need to discuss about the two methods. So we already discussed about the post-tour surveys and the online reviews, and we also write its benefits, that how can we use it, and what types of benefits these two methods will brought up into the business. Okay, so now let's see the other question. Calculate the payback period for LD. Calculate the payback period for LD's proposed new tour hub. So this is the information which basically I have taken from the case study, and I have solved it here. So basically we want to find out the payback period for LD proposed new tour hub. So first of all, for this new tour hub, the initial investment was $120,000. And year one, we are saving 30,000. In year two, we are saving 40, 50, and 50. So now let's discuss that what is a payback period. So in year one, there is zero because we invested $120,000. So this is in minus figure. So in year zero, sorry, and in year one, we received $30,000. So it means that there's still $9,000 is basically yet to recovered. So in year two, what we have to do, minus $90,000. So this is yet to recovered, and we have recovered $40,000 in year two. So it means that now still there is minus $50,000 to recover. And in year three, we have to recover $50,000, but we basically successfully we basically get only $50,000. As you can see, that we all together covered all the investment which we have invested in year zero. So it means that now in year three there is zero amount. So it means that we already covered all the invested amount, which is $120,000. So it means that this its payback period is 3. It means that after 3 years we will be having our all total investment, which is $120,000. In year three, we will be receiving all the amount which we have invested in year zero. Okay, so this is our answer. So the cumulative cash flow becomes zero at the end of the year three. So therefore, payback period for LT's proposed new year hub is 3 years. Okay, so now let's see the other question. So refer to table 1.1, calculate the accounting rate of return. Okay, so for calculating average rate of return, we have to follow the formula, and the formula for finding out the accounting rate of return is net cash flow, annual net cash flow divided by the number of years. So basically, first of all, we have to find out that what is total net cash flow. So net cash flow in the first year was 30,000, and after that was 40,000, 50,000 plus 50,000. So altogether we have $170,000 of net cash flow. And the number of years is 4 in the question, if you see um, in the case study. So 170,000, which is net cash flow, and the number of years are 4. So it means that average annual net cash flow would be 42,500. Okay. So now let's see the other question. So in the next question, evaluate whether LT should invest in the new tour hub or not. So just remember one thing, that we have to use the data of this part B and part A question. We have to use the data of both parts. Okay. So now let's see. So this is basically 12 mark question. Okay. So now let's go. So investing in the new tour hub presents LT with both opportunities and challenges. The payback period for the investment is 3 years, which indicates that LT can recover its initial investment of $120,000 within a reasonable time frame. This relatively short payback period is favorable, as it suggests that the project will start generating positive returns after the third year. So this is a positive thing about investing in the this tour hub. So additionally, the accounting rate of return is calculated to be 35.42%, 42%. This is a significant figure, indicating that the project promises a substantial investment compared to the initial outlay. The high ARR reflects the profitability of the venture as it surpasses many standard benchmarks for investment returns, making the project attractive from a financial perspective. However, LT must also consider several non-financial factors before making a final decision. The shift from an entirely online operations to incorporating physical presence at the port introduces new operational complexities and cost. Establishing and maintaining the tour hub, including leasing the office, making design change, setting up an internal connection, and employing two full-time tour advisors will add to the capital and operational expenses. Moreover, LT's current business model relies heavily on its online platform's efficiency and flexibility, which might be compromised by the additional overheads and the necessities to manage face-to-face interactions. So, the research conducted by the Tonia indicates demand for face-to-face bookings among cruise ship passengers, which supports the idea of the tour hub. However, LT must ensure that this new service complements rather than uh, detracts from its existing successful online operations. And in conclusion, we have to evaluate. So, in conclusion, while the financial metrics suggest that LT should invest in the new tour hub, the decision should be contingent upon carefully managing the integration of new physical presence into new current business model. To minimize risk, LT could consider a phased approach starting with a small scale pilot project to gauge the actual demand and operational challenges. Additionally, maintaining robust online operations while gradually expanding the physical presence could provide a balanced strategy, further leveraging customer feedback and continuously monitoring the performance of the tour hub will be crucial in ensuring that the investment meets its intended goals without compromising the efficiency and profitability of LT's core business. So here you can see that this is my evaluation. Here I basically conclude my answer with one um, choice, and also I have given the maximum suggestions which will be useful for the future growth of new tour hub. So this is how you have to do whenever the question is asking us to make the decisions on the quantitative basis. So just remember that in however point, it means that in the opposite we should write about the other qualitative factors, the other qualitative basis. Okay, so now let's see the other question. Okay, so refer to table 1.1, calculate the price elasticity of demand for shopping tours. Okay, so basically I didn't do this question, so just give me 2 seconds so I can do this. So I'm just coming back. Okay, so I'm back. So what we have to do is, first of all, we have to find out the PED. So what is the formula for finding out the PED? PED is equal to percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in price. So first of all, we have to find out the percentage change in price. So the formula is new quantity demanded divided by old quantity demanded multiplied by 100. So the new quantity demanded is 240 and the old was 250. So this is equal to minus 10. So minus 10 divided by the old quantity, which is 250, multiplied by 100. So we have minus 4% of change in quantity demanded. Now we have to find out the change in price. So 75 is new price, 60 was the new old price, divided by 60, which is the old price, multiplied by 100. So we have 25% of the change in price. So now we have to find out the PED. So percentage change in quantity demanded divided by percentage change in price. So minus 4% divided by 25%. So we have 0.16 PED. This is the 0.16% of PED. Okay, so now let's see the other question, that evaluate whether the price elasticity of demand calculations are sufficient to LT to make pricing decisions. Okay, so is this sufficient or not? So first of all, we have to write the definition of PED, but I didn't write any definition, but you can write it because you will be getting your 2 marks of knowledge. So while PED of demand calculations provide valuable insights into how changes in price affect the quantity demanded, they are not sufficient on their own for LT to make comprehensive pricing decisions. The PD calculations for shopping tours, which yield a value of 0.16, indicates that demand is relatively inelastic. This suggests that increasing the price has a minimal impact on the quantity demanded, making it safe viable uh, for LT to consider further price hikes to boost revenue. However, this analysis does not account for other crucial factors such as customer satisfaction, comparative pricing, market trends, and long-term customer loyalty. For instance, focusing solely on PED might overlook the potential negative impact on LT's brand reputation and customers' retention. If customers perceive to prices to be unreasonably high, even if the immediate quantity demanded remains stable, they might turn to competitors over time. Additionally, the current PD calculation is based on historical data, which may not accurately predict the future market condition or customer behavior changes. LD must also consider factors like seasonality, economic conditions, and comparative landscape, which could significantly influence demand elasticity over time. So in conclusion, while PD calculations provide a foundational understanding of how price change impact demand, they should be the part of broader pricing strategy. LD should integrate PD with qualitative factors such as customer feedback, comparative analysis, and market trends. Conducting market research, analyzing competitive pricing strategy, and regularly updating the elasticity estimates whether current data will help LD to make more informed pricing decisions. Combining these approaches will ensure that pricing strategies are not only based on elasticity but also aligned with overall business goals and customer expectations. So this is how we have to do this question, that PED is useful, but what other things we should consider while making pricing decisions. Okay, so now we have this person, that evaluate the impact on LT, giving some tour guides on employment contract with a guaranteed number of tours per month. Okay, so now let's see this question. Okay, so what would be the positive and what would be the negative impact of this? First of all, now discuss the positive impact. So offering some tour guides can employment contract with guaranteed number of tours per month can significantly enhance LT service reliability and quality. By securing steady stream of work for the most popular and experienced guides, LT ensures that these guides are consistently available for their customers, thereby improving service dependability. This contractual stability can motivate guides to prioritize AT over other travel business, fostering loyalty and commitment. Additionally, it provides guides with financial stability, potentially enhancing their job satisfaction and performance. A dedicated, satisfied workforce that will deliver higher quality tours, leading to better customer experiences and positive reviews, which can attract more businesses. For example, guaranteeing minimum number of tours per month can help LT avoid situations where top guides are unavailable during peak season due to commitments with other companies. This consistency is guide availability can enhance LT's reputation and reliability and quality, which is crucial for customer satisfaction and repeat business. In the comparative tourism industry, such as differentiation based on quality and reliability would be the significant advantage. So this would be the positive impact of this. So now let's discuss the negative impact. Okay, so on the downside, offering employment contracts with guaranteed tour can increase LT's operation cost and financial risk. These contracts may lead to higher fixed costs due to regular salaries and benefits, irrespective of fluctuating demand. If the demand of tours decreases, LT would be able to obligate to pay the contracted guides, which could strain the company's finance. Moreover, managing mix of employed and freelance guides could complicate administrative process and create potential conflicts or disparities between different groups of guides affecting overall morale. For instance, during off-peak seasons or unforeseen downturns in tourism, LT might face challenge in generating sufficient revenue to cover the fixed salaries of employed guides. This could necessitate cutting costs elsewhere or risk financial instability. Additionally, the commitment to guarantee tours may limit LT's flexibility is in adjusting the changing market condition, potentially leading to inefficiencies and decreased competitiveness. In conclusion, by offering employment contract to some tour guides can enhance service reliability and guide loyalty. The associated increase operation cost and financial risk present significant challenges. The positive impact on service quality and customer satisfaction are substantial, but they must be carefully weighted against the potential financial strains and administrative complexities. LT should consider a hybrid approach, offering contracts to only a select few top performing guides while maintaining flexibility, with the rest as freelancers. This strategy can balance the benefits of guaranteed quality and availability of the needs of financial and operational flexibility. Additionally, implementing performance-based incentives for both employed and freelance guides can help maintain high service standards without disappointmentally increasing cost. So this is how I evaluated my point. I have given the conclusion that should we offer the employment contract or not. And the other side, I have already discussed the other strategies which would be useful um, in this situation. Okay, so I just done with my questions. Okay, so we have the total 5 questions and we already done it. Okay, so let's meet in the second video with the new lecture, and the next video will be for again paper 3 and with the fresh variant. Allah Hafiz.